Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a very interesting topic that I actually saw pop up on Reddit, and I wanted to go and kind of touch on this and kind of give my thoughts and kind of give you guys the rundowns on, obviously, should you go buy with the PlayStation 5 from a scalper, from third party, or all those other various sources, and why or why not. Now, I'm sure if you guys have watched my channel for a decent amount of time, you guys can probably go and know that I'm probably going to lean towards the big fat no, but I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of an extra push on why it might be okay to hold out for just a little bit longer, why it might be okay to go and wait for these next few weeks of restocks, and as well, why you probably should not be going and trying to go buy from any type of scalper, especially for PlayStations or Xboxes, because overall, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's just not worth it. So it's going to be a little bit more of a filler video to kind of get into the actual brand new year and trying to get back in the restock grind probably tomorrow. But for this one, because I just had so many people bringing on up, and also had a few people even tweet me at this these past few weeks, especially as some of the restocks, such as the Amazon restocks, are kind of heavily botted on out, I figured that would be kind of a good time to go and talk about this video as well. So overall, let's go start the video of how or why or where you guys should go and buy a console from a PlayStation 5 scalper, or why you also probably should not go and buy from a scalper. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, you guys don't want to buy from a scalper, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. And for our brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway with the Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys could get free stock and free money, and same with that Coinbase down below. And let's go dive in the video. So as I mentioned, we actually have this kind of intriguing article over here when it came from Reddit, basically going and saying, hey, do I buy from a scalper, or do I just want to go wait from eternity? Which actually went and covered up a story over here that we covered up on the channel, where basically it was just a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, basically a scalper, which we talked about this channel when it first came on out, where it was basically going and showing these huge botting groups that they were making multiple thousands of dollars a month on just selling the botting keys, and then let alone all the folks that are literally buying out the entirities of stock in consoles and Xboxes and PlayStations and GPUs and shoes and all of that to basically go and make as much money as they possibly can. So we kind of saw this up here, and this actually had a very intriguing saying, do I buy from a scalper, or do I want to go and wait for eternity? And of course, as we kind of gone through the comments, there's a lot saying like, I've waited, won't pay 1 cent over retail, could have paid 1K or whatever, but don't need that bad, and scalpers just suck. After looking for a few months with no luck, I stopped chasing it, and we'll just buy it when it's readily available. The good old PS4 works fine. So let's go talk about a few different things on this. So as you guys know, when it comes to this whole big PlayStation 5 scalping issue, a big issue is the fact of they're botting, and they're buying out the entire stock, usually within the first 5 to 10 minutes, and they can go buy anything from like 20 to 30 to 40 to 50,000 consoles all at once, and they like to go and ship it out to other various countries, which is another video for another time that we've kind of covered a little bit, and as well as also just for people just on eBay, on Facebook, on StockX, and all the other various third-party selling websites. So first and foremost, that's kind of probably the biggest no I can always go give you guys in general. Now, I understand too as well, some people just want to play games, but as of right now, throughout this next 2-month period, there isn't anything really new coming out anyway. So we do have Horizon coming out in the next, few weeks, which I can maybe see if someone's a little bit more incentivized and wants to go and get their console that way. I mean, I can't stop you. If you really want to go buy from a scalper, go for it. But I would also want to go and give a little smidgen on in there, maybe just go buy from a place like a GameStop instead. So we've actually been seeing GameStop doing quite a few walk-in events, as well as online retailers, and while you do have to go pay the extra little bit of money, maybe an extra like 50 bucks or so, I would go and say, although it is technically like legal scalping from GameStop or Best Buy with their Total Tech memberships, it is at least not supporting up this really bad issue of people botting out all these consoles and these individual scalpers. Now, I definitely do not think that a lot of big retailers should be doing subscription memberships such as Walmart Plus or GameStop Pro membership or Total Tech, although if it does tone down on botting, I guess it's kind of like what we have to go and deal with. But if you guys also even go look at, say, third-party consoles, which we've shown and talked about on the channel before, right now, the highest bid right now on StockX even is $680. Lowest ask is $694. And if you guys have seen our videos, we kind of talked about this a little bit ago, it does kind of seem like the scalping price has been going pretty much on a straight downwards line. So that's another thing to kind of factor into the no. So the first one was you could just basically go and buy from, say, a GameStop walk-in event, wait for them to do an online restock because the stock usually does last longer, or obviously, keep on waiting for like a Target, which should be coming soon, Best Buy as well, like all those types of other various restock locations, and you'd probably go and make and save a lot more money. Like even for, say, a GameStop bundle for $700 instead of paying just $700, because this is also including like fees and shipping and stuff like that for a lot of different times. The big thing is that as well, if you guys go and pay the same exact money, if you get free shipping from, say, GameStop, or free just go drive over there and pick it up that same exact day. But as well, you also get games that are good AAA games that are just a better value. Like, do you really want to be supporting all these scalpers? Which leads entirely to the third point, where number one, you can save money. Number two, you can get it probably faster. And number three, you could also probably just go and get more bang for your buck, such as getting, like, Ratchet and Clank, Returnal, other various AAA games, and even gift cards too for future games. But as well, as you guys can even see from all these scalper prices, as we've covered throughout this week, the lower the price it goes, the better it is for everyone, which also means the longer you wait, because there is, like I said, there's nothing really crazy game coming out as well for at least like another 2 months or so for Horizon. You have, like, it's the same thing you're doing day to day anyway. Like, do you really want to go and splurge out $200 when in theory you could probably just go and chill, relax, and just wait a little bit longer, especially if you still have a PS4, and especially if you have, like, say, a gaming PC or a Switch. And just go install on out. There's not that many games that even come out as of right now anyway, and might as well just go make it nice, good, and a little bit more chiller, because you don't have to spend so much extra money just for a chance to get a console. So number one, you also have the big retailers, which is nice. Now you could have also getting the same exact day from walk-ins, which is nice. Sometimes buying stuff from, say, eBay or StockX or whatever can go and take multiple weeks just to have it arrive as well. And then what if you could have actually had a chance to go buy just from Walmart Plus or from a PS Direct or Best Buy when you actually are pretty much locked in already for a normal restock? So once again, why I feel like you should say no. Now, once they'll kind of give like a little bit of a yes, I guess. If you guys are someone who make a lot of money, or just maybe work night hours, I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes it is harder for folks. And I never want to go into, like, judge anyone for buying from scalpers. If you do, just make sure you guys are always safe. I usually feel like a lot of people do it from Facebook Marketplace. Go meet at a police station. Go be safe on it. Make sure you're not going to get scammed. Make sure you have the original receipt so there's hopefully no issues at all. But the biggest struggle over here, guys, is the fact that you just shouldn't do it. Because we've also been seeing other stuff too, as well, as you guys have seen. We've had a lot of different stories all throughout these past few months. So we've actually covered and talked about on the channel both PlayStation 5 scalpers and even Xbox scalpers getting into little bits of tussles, which can also just be scary. So you never know who's going to be out there trying to go rob you. You never know who's going to be out there trying to go and scam you. You never know who's going to go and show up and have 7 of their friends also at the same exact time to go make sure they go and get their console money and you get no console. So we do keep on seeing this stuff popping up every single other few weeks or so, and especially this past few weeks, especially, we've been seeing some of these like security concerns and issues. But as well, we've also seen issues too as well, where people will go and buy something, say off of eBay, or even sometimes even honestly, even from FedEx, but thankfully you can at least complain to FedEx, where you buy some of those things off of, say, eBay, and then at the end of the day, there is no other console showing up. Some people have gotten like bags of rice, bags of sand, or they just go and look to get a PS4 and they're like, well, it's a PlayStation, what do you mean? And then you have to go deal with getting chargebacks, having to deal with eBay, having to deal with like all those other things, which is just not fun. But I think at the end of the day, more so, the biggest issue is the fact that if you guys just don't buy from scalpers, it just means that these third-party prices are just going to keep on going down and down and down, which makes everything so much easier for everyone else. Now, as you kind of go through the Reddit thread, there's a few folks out there too that are giving other suggestions and other things too as well. But one of the biggest things too is if you guys already have a PS4, a lot of these next upcoming games, although they're not going to be running as well, can still be played. So Horizon, Forbidden West is still available on the PS4. God of War even, I believe, is confirmed for the PS4. Now, there's a few other games that will be coming out purely for the PS5, don't get me wrong, and the graphics are way better, the loading time is way better, the better storage is way better, the internal SSD is way better. I mean, like, it is a good experience. The controller adds a whole new dimension. It's a great console. I love mine. But at the same time, if you just want to have to stall a few extra more weeks or a few extra months as more restocks keep on being made, which Sony is still confirmed, making as many consoles as they can, then at the end of the day, you're not really losing out on so much. So, kind of my thoughts on this is, we know it's unsafe to buy from scalpers. We know if you guys go buy from scalpers, the prices might actually have a nice little uptick back up, which you don't want to have at the end of the day. It's just not a fun experience. It's not worth it, and we shouldn't be encouraging scalpers, and especially botters, to keep on doing it. So I kind of leaned always towards the no, but at the end of the day, it is your money, it is your credit card, it is your life. If you guys want to do it from a scalper, go for it. But really, at the end of the day, I'd probably just recommend maybe just waiting for GameStop, because they do have a lot of walk-ins and some pretty good online sales, and going from there instead and getting your console. So you guys can give me your thoughts or comments down below. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller Twitter, and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Same with that Coinbase too as well. And I'll see you guys later on throughout today for a bunch more videos. Love you guys.